Okay, I am here with Jing Yan.
Yeah.
Jing, thank you for spending some time today. You're playing some really great golf this year.
Thank you.
And you had your best finish in a major championship at the ANA Inspiration.
Yeah.
What do you think has been a key for you so far this year?
I think just being more consistent with my long game, which was really a weakness of mine the first couple seasons that I was on tour, and working with my coach on that through the off season really helped me a lot coming out this year. So yeah, that's been a big change for me.
Good. So last year probably didn't go quite as you would have planned it. You had to play in the LPGA Q series, correct?
Yes.
But you did well, got some status back. Can you talk about what that experience was like, and then what maybe the biggest lesson from that whole thing was for you?
Well, it was pretty nerve-wracking to go through Q Series. First year that it's been done, and different from last year with 2 weeks in a row. So there's a lot of pressure there. But when I was playing, I just tried to keep my mind off it and focus on the things that I was trying to do out there, which is play consistent golf and just hit as many fairways and greens as I could. Really relieved to be able to be back out here this year because it was a struggle last year. So I'm happy to be able to play some good golf again and play tournaments out here.
Yeah, for sure. From what I've observed over the last couple seasons, I think you have to be maybe one of the hardest working players out here.
Oh, thank you.
I can remember I can remember a couple of events where you actually missed the cut, but then you were here on the weekend, like on the range and practicing. Can you talk about how competitive it is out on the LPGA, and then how important it is to have that strong work ethic?
Yeah, I mean, everyone out here plays such good golf, and sometimes it's just a matter of a couple of strokes that can be a big difference out on tour. So you're definitely trying to do all you can to get those little advantages. And for me, whenever something's not working or I'm struggling with my game, I often spend a lot of time to try to fix it and get it right, try to tinker and find the problem. And I feel like that's helped me a bit in the past because I just can't really let a problem go. Probably not the best thing in regular life, but I just try to do my thing and get progress where I can, and especially out here, everyone's so good. So yeah, you got to be able to do that.
That's great. And then could you talk a little bit about how you got started playing golf?
I actually started when I was 4. So my dad worked as a golf commentator. So golf was always around the house, and I was just like watching it on TV and thought it was really interesting. So I asked to go to the driving range, and I just fell in love with it from then on. Yeah.
And then was there a point where you ever dreamed about playing on the LPGA at some point?
When I was about 7, 8, or 9, I lived in Singapore back then, and there was the Lexus Cup, and there were a couple tournaments there. So it was pretty cool to be able to see the girls live, and I really looked up to them and thought maybe one day it would be really cool if I would be able to do that as well.
Yeah. Well, is there a certain point then where you realized you had the game that you could compete at this level?
I think gradually I felt like because I was playing well in junior and amateur golf that if I just kept trying to work hard and get my scores lower and continue to compete and score well, then I would probably have a good shot coming out here, especially being a part of the China team, playing in a lot of the European Tour and getting some invites to the China LPGA Tour events, and also the CLPGA Tour. That definitely helped a lot, playing with pros while I was an amateur and learning a lot from them.
Right. So you were a young girl who once looked up. You talk about some players, you saw them play. If you could give some advice to some girls that are aspiring to play on the LPGA someday, what would that be?
I think most importantly is to find joy in what you're doing, have fun out there, even if you're working hard. Make sure that you're not grinding just because you have to and because you set a goal for yourself and you really enjoy trying to get to that and trying to get better. So work hard and have fun.
Good. And to wrap things up, a few rapid fire questions for you. Okay, what is your favorite food?
Japanese.
Japanese?
Yeah, sushi.
That's a good choice.
Yeah.
Favorite vacation spot?
Probably Scotland.
Scotland.
Yeah, I played golf at Prestwick when I was playing the Ladies British Amateur, and yeah, I just love that course.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a 10-foot putt downhill or uphill?
Uphill for sure. Has anyone ever said downhill?
No, but you know, waiting for that one, that one who does. Would you, when you're in the car, do you rather drive or be the passenger?
Passenger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially here in the LA
Oh yeah,
area?
for sure.
Okay, coffee or tea?
Tea.
Tea. Hot or cold?
Hot.
And what is your favorite hobby outside of golf?
Watching movies, reading, and listening to music.
Awesome. All right, Jing. Thank you for your time and
Thanks.
best of luck the
Thanks
rest
for
of this year.
having me.
Yes. Thank you.